80 million in GYOKERES in January, or wait till summer to get ISAK for 120, let's say, or 100 mil. Which one do you lot do?
Ooh.
For me,
both are guaranteed.
£80 million strike.
Both are guaranteed.
I don't think GYOKERES is. After watching him on Tuesday, even I thought he'd done well. I don't think he's. I'm not sure he's an £80 million striker.
So if the guy that he's replacing is 65 mil, is he worth 80 mil?
Sorry, T. I know you don't want to hear. I would wait for ISAK.
I think I'd wait as well. Yeah.
You lot are used to throwing seasons down the pan. It's all right.
I think I'd wait.
He's a better player.
I know what
he's the better player.
Who cares? If forget the better player, if one can take us over the line this season.
Welcome to the present. How you guys doing? What you just saw there is what I've been talking about for donkey years now. Borderline narcissistic traits. Borderline, because I am not a clinician, so I can't diagnose it. That's a borderline. Saying, I don't care about who is better. Just suiting my ego and get me GYOKERES for in January. Even though, let's say, hypothetically, Arsenal can get him in January. Can he play in the Champions League? You say, no. You move the goalpost, but he can do something in the Premier League. What are the guarantees? What are the assurance that he's going to click the way he's clicking in the Portuguese League? Because there are evidence to show that certain players, not all players, don't click in the English language because of physicality, they pace. And sometimes the change of environment can make it difficult for new players to click straight away. There are a few players have clicked. I'm not going to ignore that. But if you juxtapose the quantity of players that have clicked and those have not clicked, there are more players, especially strikers, who have not clicked from coming from the Portuguese League. That's on facts. That video they just shows you a lot. He even tried. Shout out to Turkish. Nothing against him. Nothing against him. We have to talk about the objectivity of the clip that you just saw. He said he doesn't care who is better. Even though we all know ISAK is Premier League proven, that doesn't guarantee anything. But Premier League proven minimizes the risk. ISAK is better. We agree ISAK is better. Even people on his panel, the AFTV guy said, no. We are going to wait for Alexander ISAK. He's a better striker. He will play with the team. He can play to our strength. He will fit into a position-based team. Nobody, I've been saying for a long time, I think some of you don't listen to understand. You are just in your head. If you hear something that you don't like, you just make a drastic conclusion. I would never say GYOKERES is not a little striker or he's not a good striker. My argument has been GYOKERES is looking very good, excellent in the Portuguese League. Are you sure he can replicate that in the Premiership? That's my question, and that's my fear. And you don't want to have that kind of expensive outlay on a player and it flops. It's going to take you forever to offload him. The wages and to get him out of that contract is going to be expensive. We saw what it took us to get out Aubameyang, Ozil, Kolasinac, Mustafi. We have to pay those players out. We cannot have a repeat of that process. Nobody's saying, oh, our standards have gotten low, or we're not a close accountant. No, if you love the club, you will care about the well-being of the club. You can't be saying you don't care who's the better player. Just spend the money. Even though you are aware of the FFP rules. Even though we are aware sensibly, but most clubs, most big players don't move in January, but let's find a way to do it. Just pay the release clause. Who told you the player will be ready to move in January? That's if, hypothetically, if we're actually interested, which I think we're not interested. Who told you the hierarchy? We say, let's get GYOKERES, even though we have a good chance of getting ISAK in the summer. Let's go for short-time excitement to forfeit a better player in the summer. That doesn't make sense. Now, let me remind you, a lot of you, we did not lose out on the Premier League based on goals last season. No. Even though academically we had the best defense last season, but we know we had the major problem on the left side of the defense. Zinchenko comes to mind. I don't hate Zinchenko, but true to be said, we consider some silly goals from the left side of the defense. Hence, we went to go and bring Caio Fury. Not the attack. We scored a lot of goals last season, but our defending in certain games, in all games, one more time, let's remind you, academically, we had the best defense, but we consider some sloppy goals that had a lot of what's the right word here? I'm looking for the right word. Consequences to our title, for us losing the title to Man City by 2 points. So it was never the attack. I'm not saying we shouldn't improve on Kai Havertz. Ishak is objectively better than Kai Havertz. I will never have that argument. GYOKERES, I'm not too sure because I don't trust what he's doing in the Portuguese league. He can replicate in the Premier League. If you don't like Kai Havertz, I am not yet to convince you otherwise. No, that's on you. But he is not the sole reason, or he's not the reason we did not win the Premier League. So I was defending. Even though in the same breath, we had the best defense objectively, academically. So this video just shows that even with AFTV guys, can be logical and rational sometimes. The AFTV guys can decide to suspend their content, how will I put it, modus operandi to be objective. They will wait for Isha, aside from Turkish, who was an egomaniac, who is very hysterical about his thought process, and he tried to gaslight them. So, what do you mean? You're going to throw season away? How are we throwing season away when it's just 12 games in? We are 9 points behind Liverpool. It is not insurmountable. Just 12 games in. There are a lot of games to go. If we're not out of the title race, objectively, academically, and mathematically, we're not out of the FA Cup. It has not even started. We are in a good state in Champions League. We're in the quarterfinal of the Carling Cup. How are we trying to throw the season away? Make it make sense, aside from when he wants to gaslight and shame you and you claim these farcical standards, because a lot of you will fall for the shaming tactics he applies and they deploy all the time. I enjoy this video, especially the fact that James and the other two guys refuse to fall for Turkish gaslighting about no. They'll rather wait for Alexander Isak than be desperate and go ahead and sign Victor GYOKERES. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That validates my claim. I've been saying it. GYOKERES is good, but there's still skepticism regarding the fact that can he hack it in Premier League? They're saying it covertly. They're not saying it overtly. They are saying it covertly. That's why they'll rather wait for the better striker, the striker that's in EPL proven in Alexander Isak. Guys, I always win this argument and this debate. I always win it because I know what I'm talking about. I've been watching this game for over 20 years. Like, the game has not become overly sophisticated. It's human beings have actually tried to dumb themselves down. And the fact that there's so much reward in being hysterical online, in causing controversy. So I understand the game is the game. Especially financially, the game is the game. But if you're going to put the game aside and be objective and talk some sense, there is no way you are going to be in a hurry to sign GYOKERES when you can have Isak 6 months down the line. Now, especially even this season, Kai Havertz has not been a problem to our team. It has been a midfield. We all unanimously agreed we've missed Odegaard, not a striker. Even though a lot of you have been crying for a striker. But I remember all of you have been saying that, oh, we have missing Odegaard, not a striker. The striker conversation comes in because a lot of you do not like Kai Havertz. That's it. That's just a fact. You don't just like Kai Havertz. There's nothing you can do to change your mind, which is, I'm not trying to change your mind, but objectively, our problem this season has never been Mr. Kai Havertz. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell one more time. Like the video, very, very important. Subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you turn on your notification bell. I'll be expecting your comments in the comment section. Be respectful, be sensible, be rational, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye for now.